be taken with symptoms, even if mild. If you have a high risk factor, ask your doctor if treatment is right for you. Visit treatcovid19.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
The Pro Bowl games presented by Verizon are taking over Orlando with the league's biggest star players and you. The reimagined spectacle features skills competitions, NFL legends, and unforgettable player moments, all leading up to Sunday's star-studded AFC versus NFC flag football finale at Camping World Stadium. Be there live and soak up football fun in the sun all weekend long. The Pro Bowl games presented by Verizon, Sunday, February 4th. Go to probowl.com/tickets to get yours today.
Some might call me obsessed, but if you shop for holiday gifts at Kohl's, you get it. With their Friends and Family sale, I got 25% off already great deals, like 40% off comfy 10-year activewear. Then I saved 30% on Lego building sets, 30% on cozy Koolaburra by UGG bedding, and earn Kohl's cash. So, yeah, I think it's pretty obvious why I love Kohl's, and why you'll love it too. Select styles, Lego and Koolaburra by UGG. Coupons do not apply. Some exclusions apply. Offers end December 17th. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
For the ones who get it done, the most important part is the one you need now. And the best partner is the one who can deliver. That's why millions of maintenance and repair pros trust Grainger. Because we have professional-grade supplies for every industry, even hard-to-find products. And we have same-day pickup and next-day delivery on most orders. But most importantly, we have an unwavering commitment to help keep you up and running. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Shop literally millions of new and used cars on AutoTrader. If you see a car on TV, driving by on your street, in your dreams, whenever really, pretty much any car you see, you can find one like it for sale on AutoTrader.
Join Compass Media Network's Chris Carino in his personal battle against FSH muscular dystrophy. Please visit fightforchris.com for more information on how you can help. That was a short drive after the turnover for the Texans. 4 plays, 11 yards, and yet another field goal to make it 13-9 with 2:42 to go in the third quarter.
That's DeMeco Ryans, the head coach of the Texans. He's got a gritty group. They're just hanging in there. They're battling without their star quarterback. Defensively, they're playing great right now.
Moore races up to the 5 to corral the kickoff and burrows his way to about the 25-yard line, far side, just outside the numbers. Someone's going to win this game ugly, Baldy, but it'll still be a win for somebody.
That's all right. That's kind of the league right now. Tennessee's trying to get back-to-back wins. The Texans are trying to stay in a playoff hunt. Will Levis had a couple big throws in the opening drive, not so much since. Of course, he did hit DeAndre Hopkins in the last series, and the ball got poked out. And it was a big shot down the field.
They'll mark it at the 24, left hash going left to right. It'll be Will Levis under center with Henry behind him. Derrick Henry has been completely held in check. Gets the carry here. Tries to grind ahead past the 25. Stacked up at about the 27. That's a 3-yard gain, and that is progress for Derrick Henry today as he's been completely stifled. Khalil Davis on the tackle.
I don't know how healthy Derrick Henry is. He was nicked up. He was questionable whether he was even going to play last Monday night. Didn't look great last Monday, and he doesn't look like he has the normal quickness and the ability to make people miss right now.
To your point, 10 carries, 3 yards. I've never seen a Derrick Henry stat line look like that. He remains in the game on second down in the backfield behind Levis. And they will fake it to him. Levis with time from a clean pocket. Throws far side. Complete. A leaping catch at the 45. And down to the 48-yard line is the tight end, Okonkwo, for 22 yards, and he's slow to get up.
He took a shot right to the kidney in his back, and he's in a lot of pain. He got crushed as he was trying to, by Desmond King. Fell hard on that backside, but hung on to the ball for another explosive pass play from Will Levis.
The pain's a little less, though, when you hold on, right?
No doubt. I don't know how you hang on like that.
We've got field turf here at Nissan Stadium. They used to play on grass here for many years, and so you don't get the same cushion with the field turf. That's always been a...
I've never seen the turf that they have here. It doesn't have that rubber underneath. A different kind of softness. It's good that Okonkwo gets up and is jogging. That's a good sign.
Yeah, he's trotting back our way near side.
I don't want to say he feels good because he
Good might be a little bit of a stretch.
but he is jogging under his own power. He's a good-looking young tight end, though.
Second-year man out of Maryland.
Yep.
Came into this game with 40 receptions on the year.
Solid second season for a Concord.
Now, 1st and 10 from the Tennessee 48-yard line. It's Levis with Henry 7 yards behind him. Snap. Fake the handoff. Retreating now, trying to set it up to Henry, who catches it far side right at the 49. And Perryman is right there to meet him. So again, Henry has very little daylight to do anything. A modest pickup.
Well, the impressive part of that play was Will Levis, who was rolling to his left, and he was under pressure, and he just flicked it. He just has that. He's got such a good arm. He's just able to flick it and get it out there to Henry.
He puts mayonnaise in his coffee, Will Levis does.
Yeah,
he's an interesting guy.
Yeah, that's not interesting to me. That's just flat out. That's just wrong.
It's just disgusting.
Well, it's bad parenting. It was what it is.
2nd and 8. Henry again is stonewalled right at the line of scrimmage. I mean, they can't get anything going with the run game. Sheldon Rankins, number 98 on the white jersey, stuffs him there.
Yeah, Sheldon Rankins having a good game inside. He just gets underneath Skoronski right that time, and I mean, they just stand Derrick Henry straight up.
You ever eat a banana with the peel on it? That's another thing that Levis does.
No. I mean, there's just basics in life.
No mayo in the
banana.
coffee.
Yeah.
No peel on the banana. I'm with you. 3rd and 8.
Don't go any further with those dietary.
No. Ball spotted at midfield, right on the oil well. Levis out of the gun. Pressure coming, throws near side, and it's deflected out of bounds. Great job by Derek Stinley Jr., the former All-American out of LSU, to break that pass up intended for Westbrook Akine.
I thought Stingley was going to get his 5th interception. He jumped it perfectly, just didn't get both hands on it. He was the 3rd pick in the draft last year. He was the first corner taken in front of Sauce Gardner, and he's starting to play like a guy, taken that highly out of college.
4th punt for Zentner, which could be the final play of the 3rd quarter if it's returned. But just 6 seconds left. Tennessee leading at 13-9. Here's the punt. It's an end-over-end kick, and it'll take a bounce at the 5, and will be fielded inside the 5, right near the 1-yard line. Perfect execution by the Tennessee special teams. A 47-yard punt, and Chris Moore downs it at the 1. That is the end of quarter number 3. As we get ready for the final 15, again, it's the Titans 13 and the Texans 9. And you're listening to Compass Media Networks. This is the NFL.
Hi, I'm Henry Winkler. My eyes are very important to me. My eyes connect me with things I love. I loved my late father-in-law dearly. He always lit up a room, but his vision dimmed with age. He had age-related macular degeneration, or AMD. And since partnering with Apellis, I've learned there's an advanced form of the disease called geographic atrophy, or GA. His struggle with vision loss made me want to help others know about GA's warning signs. For some, straight lines seem wavy, like when looking at a door frame. For others, blurry or missing spots can make it hard to read or see loved ones' faces. Many have trouble seeing in low light, making driving at night difficult. GA gets worse over time and cannot be reversed. If you've been diagnosed with AMD and notice vision changes, don't wait. Talk to your eye doctor about GA today. Learn more at GAWon'tWait.com. That's GAWon'tWait.com.
Some might call me obsessed, but if you shop for holiday gifts at Kohl's, you get it. With their friends and family sale, I got 25% off already great deals, like 40% off comfy tech gear activewear. Then I saved 30% on Lego building sets, 30% on cozy Koolaburra by UGG bedding, and earned Kohl's cash. So yeah, I think it's pretty obvious why I love Kohl's, and why you'll love it too. Select styles, Lego and Koolaburra by UGG. Coupons do not apply. Some exclusions apply. Offers end December 17th. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
All right, so there we were, cruising through the new open-air zoo, when I realized that the park was closing in like 15 minutes. Luckily, we were in my Nissan Rogue. With its powerful VC turbo engine? Now, we had time to see all the animals. Whoa! And outrun a few!
Drive the Nissan Rogue.
Later in the broadcast, we'll name the player of the game, sponsored by Wendy's. With Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles, you can choose the pair you want. Limited time only during breakfast hours. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price. Final 15 from Nashville. Titans leading at 13-9. Houston starts the drive at its own 3-yard line, going left to right. A little bit of motion pre-snap. They don't call it. Instead, breaking tackles is Singletary, and Singletary gets all the way to the 14-yard line and a first down. I thought, Baldy, he might have moved early, but they didn't catch it.
Well, it looked like there was bad timing between the snap and then the handoff. But Devin Singletary is having a good game, and most of his runs have been right at the belly of this Titans defense.
If you just read the stats on this game, you would think Houston was leading it by 10 points. They've got more total yards, more time of possession, but here we are. It's 13-9 Tennessee. Big drive here to start the fourth quarter. Keenum under center, pitches it. Singletary trucking defenders past the 17 and down near the 19-yard line. Another strong run by Devin Singletary. Jack Gibbons on the stop.
Well, the best running back on the field and in this game today has been Devin Singletary by far. You would think, you're coming to Nashville and this is Derrick Henry country and the king is alive and well, and Motor Singletary, maybe the smallest player on the field, has had the biggest impact.
5'7", 203 for number 26 in white, who lines up in the backfield behind Case Keenum. 18 rushes, 85 yards for Singletary. It's a 2nd down and 5 from the 19. Singletary again. Singletary weaving his way across the 20 and down to the 21-yard line before Alshire makes the tackle.
So, here we go on 3rd down, Mike.
Yep.
And what can Case Keenum do right here? I always feel like 3rd down and 3 or 4, you got a good tight end like Dalton Schultz. That's kind of who quarterbacks like to lean on.
Yeah, Dalton Schultz is 86 in white. He is going to line up far side in the slot. Part of a 5-receiver package, an empty backfield. Snap. Keenum. Pressure! Got him down at the 10-yard line. A sack for Tennessee. That's going to be Danico Autry, the 10th-year man from Mississippi State, collects his 10th sack of the season.
Well, Danico Autry is just going to be over the left guard, and Case Keenum wants to go to the tight end, and he makes him, he gets in there so quickly. He beats the left guard, Juice Scruggs, and really, Case Keenum had no chance. And this pass rush was fierce on Monday night, having 5 sacks against Tua Tagovailoa, and that was their biggest play by the defensive line in the game so far.
4th punt of the day for Johnston. Should be good field position as Kinsey races up near midfield to catch it far side outside the numbers, and then he's clocked at the 46 of Houston. Just a 28-yard punt and a modest return, but good field position for the Titans, who lead at 13-9 here in the fourth quarter with 12:13 to go. A timeout on the field, and you are listening to the NFL on Compass Media Networks.
Simpson Farm Enterprises carries the Apache line of sprayers, and there's a reason. In fact, there's several reasons. Apache sprayers come in 5 different models to fit every size of operation. They feature premium technology and the exclusive power-to-the-ground mechanical-driven traction. Most of all, the 5-year warranty offered by Apache is unmatched. That's why they have the highest retained value in the industry. See Simpson Farm Enterprises today at any of their 5 locations and spray with the best you can buy.
Get ahead of the fall rush with Worth Heating, Plumbing, and Air Conditioning of Hayes. Don't wait until the chill sets in. Our skilled technicians are standing by to make sure your home is ready for the changing season. Schedule your plumbing and heating system checkup now and experience worry-free comfort all season long. Worth Heating, Plumbing, and Air Conditioning of Hayes.
Don't wait Because you're worth it.
Midwest Energy offers 2 opportunities for high school students. Current high school juniors can apply for the Youth Tour, where we'll send 2 students for a 1-week all-expenses-paid trip to Washington, D.C. in June of 2024. High school seniors may apply for one of 10 $1,000 scholarships. There's no GPA requirement, and the application process takes just minutes. Apply at MWEnergy.com and click on Youth Tour and Scholarships under the Community tab. Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative, making energy work for you.
The Taco Shop has been serving the area since 1970. December specials include Sanchez, $3.89, pork quesadilla, $4.49, and a chicken taco salad, $5.89. And don't forget, Taco Shop gift cards make great Christmas gifts and stocking stuffers.
Come on down to the Taco Shop. You never had it. You never had it so good. Taco Shop.
At DaveThomasFoundation.org.
Mike Morgan, Brian Baldinger, John Rothstein back in studio. Our terrific Compass Media crew here in the Music City Nissan Stadium, where it's the Titans clinging to a 4-point lead, 13-9, 12-13 to go. First time they've been in plus territory since the first drive of the game for Tennessee. It's 1st and 10 from the 46 of Houston, and they go to Henry, who explodes to the right side, gets to the edge. Perryman knocks him down, but that's the best gain for Henry in a while. It goes for 4 yards. Baldy, he had 11 rushes before that for 2 yards, 0.2 per carry.
Yeah, but they're still staying with him because Mike Vrabel believes in Derrick Henry and believes that the more you give it to him, in the fourth quarter, he'll break one. And he might very well do that. But it's been tough sledding so far.
One of the Titans tight ends, Trayvon Wesco is down on the field. He's banged up. We will step aside with 12:01 to go. 13-9, Tennessee in the lead. More action from the field up next. You're listening to Compass Media Networks. This is the NFL.
Gillette Intimate gives guys a gentle and easy shave on there. And around there. And even under there. Don't treat your groin like junk. Respect it with Gillette Intimate, the best a man can get. Buy now at a retailer near you.
Nissan has a car for every driver who wants more. More action. More fun. More guts. More head turns. More adventure. More electric. At Nissan, more is all we do.
Heart failure, carpal tunnel syndrome, shortness of breath, stomach issues, lower back pain. How does it all add up? If you have heart failure and any of those seemingly unrelated symptoms sound familiar, it's time to talk with your cardiologist and get the full picture. They may add up to transthyretin amyloid cardiomyopathy. ATTR-CM is a rare and underdiagnosed disease. Recognize the signs and discuss them with your doctor soon. Learn more at connectwithyourheart.com. That's connectwithyourheart.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
It's Wrangler season out there. Warmer days, cooler nights. Open roads, endless horizons. And you need to be ready in jeans made for the unpredictable. Wrangler, for the ride of life. Shop our newest styles today at Wrangler.com.
John Rothstein here in our New York studios with the scoreboard update. Games in progress right now in the National Football League. Third quarter, Bears on top of the Browns, 17-7. Meanwhile, in the fourth, Bucs lead the Packers 27-17. End of 3, Dolphins all over the Jets, 27-0. Zach Wilson out for this game due to a head injury per a published report. Meanwhile, fourth quarter, Chiefs have owned up a 27-10 lead over the Patriots. Fourth quarter, Saints lead the Giants by 11, 17-6. Let's take it back to the field.
Trayvon Wesco went straight to the locker room as he hobbled off the field. So the Titans are now one tight end short as we have the 12:01 minute mark of this game. Tennessee leading at 13-9. They've got the ball at the Texans' 43-yard line on a 2nd down and 7. Spears now the back to the left of Levis out of the shotgun. 2 to the left, 1 to the right for Will Levis, the rookie out of Kentucky. Takes the handoff. Missiles one up the seam, complete at the 28. Little jitterbug move and down to the 26-yard line is DeAndre Hopkins, who's been quiet so far today, but a big grab there for 17.
Well, that was a great play action fake that time by Will Levis to suck up the linebackers of the Texans. And then he just fired that ball to DeAndre Hopkins, who's been quiet. But that was a great throw.
912 career receptions for DeAndre Hopkins, number 10 in powder blue, who will line up in the slot far side in this formation on first down and 10. Spears remains the back behind Levis out of the shotgun. Quick snap, quick throw to the flat, caught at the 30, outside the numbers, and rushing ahead to the 22. Some great extra yards by Treylon Burks, the former Arkansas Razorback, for 4 yards.
Remember, DeAndre Hopkins was a free agent this year. He was out there on the street. Anybody could have signed him. And there was rumors, maybe Kansas City, and they're like, no, we're fine. Well, oops. You put DeAndre Hopkins in Kansas City with Patrick Mahomes, I don't know if they lose.
He's their go-to guy in that offense.
No doubt.
Derrick Henry back in the game to the right of Levis. On second down and 5 from the 21 of the Texans. Going right to left, it's Henry on the draw. Henry bumps into contact, now going to bounce outside of the left side. Cuts it upfield to the 20 and lunges ahead to the 16-yard line for a first down. Derrick Henry showing you why he's been a perennial Pro Bowler. Makes something out of nothing for 5 yards.
Well, he was completely stopped behind the line of scrimmage. And then he redirected himself, knew exactly how far he needed for that first down to move the sticks.
Now 10 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. Tennessee on the move, charging ahead and leading 13-9. First down and 10 from the 15 of the Texans. Levis out of the gun with Henry to his left. Snap. Henry gets it. Grinding straight ahead. Breaks one tackle and then stopped down dead in his tracks after a tough 1 yard gain. Derrick Henry brought down by Denzel Perryman. Now this is where both teams have really struggled of late. They move down the field and then something goes wrong, either a turnover or just out on downs.
Well, it's a 3-by-1 set. 3 receivers to the wide side. DeAndre Hopkins one-on-one with Steve Nelson. Looked like a pretty good place to go with the ball right here to Hopkins.
Hopkins to the near side. Levis, pump fake to the right. Now the ball gets knocked out. That's a free ball, and it'll squirt all the way out of bounds far side at the 32. I believe that's a fumble.
Well, Mike Vrabel's looking at it going, was the arm going forward, or did the ball just get popped out by Greenard? It looks like it's going to be a fumble. That's a huge loss.
Big time. Not only does it make it a 3rd and 28, I mean, you're on the edge of field goal range for the veteran Nick Folk.
Well, we talked about Greenard getting his 11th sack today. That's better than a sack. That's a huge loss right there, forcing his 3rd right now in 28.
Yeah, loss of 19 on the play. Now that changes everything in terms of what you can call here. You've got Hopkins here near side out wide, and a 3-wide set for Levis out of the gun to play it conservative, runs straight ahead, and thrusting ahead to the 27-yard line is Spears. That'll make it a little more friendly for Nick Folk on the field goal attempt, who enters this game with an NFL record 77 straight field goals under 40 yards. This, however, will be from 45 yards.
Well, you're not trying to jinx him, are you?
Never.
Yeah.
Would I do that to Nick Folk? I could not do that to the 16th year kicker out of Arizona.
A little bit of wind out there.
Ball will be on the left hash, going right to left. Folk number 6 on the powder blue jersey. Snap and hold. Perfect. Kick is on the way, and it is true. So a little bit of insurance now to make it a 7-point lead. If you like field goals, you've come to the right place. We've had several. A 16-9 score. The Titans now lead it with 7:28 to play. This game has been bizarre on so many different levels, and yet the beauty of the NFL, like most of them, it's going to come down to maybe that final drive.
It might. It's a division game. They play each other in 2 weeks down in Houston. And so the Texans trying to stay alive here. C.J. Stroud in concussion protocol, not cleared this week, did not practice. Probably will be ready to go next week. The offense probably look a little bit more explosive, but right here, this defense has kept them in this game. It's up to Case Keenum right now, who they decided to go with today over Davis Mills to see if he can bring him back here, maybe tie this up.
That was an 8-play drive, 19 yards, 4:45 off the clock. But again, the fumble out of bounds, a loss of 19, really put an end to it in so many different ways.
A lot of negative plays like that today.
Yes.
Set the offense back.
A one-possession game as Folk will boot it. And Sims back to receive. Angling to his left, hauls it in at the goal line, races up past the 10, now the 20. Wiggle at the 22 and brought down right there. And it'll be 1st and 10 from a 22-yard line for the Houston Texans, whose offense outside of Devin Singletary and a couple of early catches by Noah Brown, there hasn't been a lot there.
I wonder if they'll ever have a rule in the NFL. Like DeAndre Hopkins played 7 years. They need DeAndre Hopkins in this Texans offense right now. Could he play both ways? Could he play both teams, get 2 checks?
I think they do that in European soccer, that relegation.
Well, we used to have, like, that dual quarterback.
All-time QB.
Yeah. And pick up football growing up. Play both sides.
See if they file an appeal on that. 1st and 10 from a 21. Going left to right, the crowd ignites here in Nashville. Keenum, hand in his face, throws one incomplete over the middle, drops at the 40, but he had heavy pressure. It was intended for Hutchinson, but Keandre Coburn, number 91, was right in his face.